inspired. I'm inspired.
Hey there guys, how's it going? My name is Sumed Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy. And I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help you feel better and perform better. Today I'm talking about how to protect yourself from energy vampires, okay? I once had a song called Energy Vampires, I think. Yeah, quite possibly. It's tough being around lower vibrational or lower consciousness individuals. It's not easy because if you are an empath, you absorb that energy. You absorb that negative energy. So the first thing is you want to understand how to protect yourself from that energy. Okay? A couple of techniques, a visualization technique I like to use, my favorite color, okay, like a force field around me, okay, of that favorite color. Mine is gold. It can be different for you. So imagine your favorite color just like an orb emanating from your core, wherever you choose your core to be. It's different for everybody. You know, I choose my solar plexus area, and I just imagine like a protective orb surrounding me and protecting me from any negative energy. So I imagine it like bouncing away from it, or missing me, or dodging me, right? It's a very powerful visualization because you can immediately, you can just close your eyes and go inwards and practice that. And then come out of that trance and then interact with the world. And then slowly go into that trance. But it becomes a technique that you can put on loop, right? So essentially, what you want to practice doing is, first of all, Epsom salt and just like sea salt. You know, baths like that exfoliates your skin, makes you radiate, makes you glow. It's protective to your auric field. Like, there's a lot of people who've told me this. I don't know exactly about it, but hey, it's working. I like it. I like the energy that it gives off, right? I use a sea salt scrub, okay? That protects my auric field for some reason, and it's intentional, right? It's intentional. I think that it protects my auric field, and so it does. You also want to create rituals for yourself, okay? Lots of rituals. Okay, a ritual is an intention and then an organized ceremony of some sort, okay? The sacred ceremony, a solemn ceremony. That's what the word celebrity means, right? It means solemn ceremony. So yeah, you want to do a solemn ceremony, end it on a good note, you know, a positive note. And it could be like, oh, take a cold shower. Then after the cold shower, what do? You know, you can journal, you can go for a walk. So you got to decide in your mind palace, like like Tetris, you know, it's like, it's building blocks, right? It's like building blocks. Your mind is a cognitive jigsaw puzzle piece, right? It's like, it's just linking everything and integrating everything together. That's a solid mind. That's a sharp mind. So when you synchronize your hemispheres, we let out something called scalar waves. I don't know if you guys have heard of scalar waves before, okay, but this is where things like telepathic empathy come in, or telepathy. Some people call it telepathy, and I love that. I love that word. Telepathic empathy, okay? Some people would ask me, well, how is it different from regular empathy? Or how is it not just telepathy, right? Telepathy is you reading someone's mind. Telepathy is you reading someone's soul. Okay? You understand their core essence and their beingness. Why am I bringing this up? So, the more in tune with the nature you are, the more intuitive you are, the more intimate you are. Intimacy, into me I see, right? That's the whole idea of intimacy. It's like the deeper within yourself you go, the deeper into your relationships you go with others. You get that? So, to protect your energy, you first of all have to understand, what are you allowing? Okay, what are you tolerating and what are you allowing? And then ask yourself, where are my boundaries? Where are some places that they can't cross? We make our boundaries like styrofoam where they should be like adamantium at times. Okay? So you really have to set those standards straight and come from a loving place as you do them. Because you don't want to be a harsh person for no reason, but also they need to hear the truth. They need to hear the truth so it awakens them. So that they begin this personal growth journey. As you have done. As many others before you have done. And will continue to do. Because isn't that what human nature is about? Protection, survival, just being able to connect with others. And start to create and recreate a civilization where you have people integrated and working together, systematic, in synergy, like in harmony. You know, just like, hey, you take this, I give this back, okay, cool. Oh, sacred transaction. Right? Sacred transaction. We don't do enough sacred transactions. Our transactions are like, yeah, I'll spend it on this, I kind of hope it'll make me feel better. But a sacred transaction is like, you go to the store, you're like, damn. I'm really glad I spent money on that memory. Now it's imprinted up into the soul consciousness. Oof. Into the iCloud, right? I love this. I love this, guys. Okay. So, you got to upload it to the iCloud, okay? The third iCloud. The third iCloud. You got to upload it there. Because that's your memory reel. That's your memory reel. Man, that's tough to say. Memory reel. Memory reel. I'm trying to sing that 10 times fast, right? Memory reel. Memory reel. Memory reel. Memory reel, okay? And the reason we want to focus on these memory reels is they remind us of the great things in our life. They remind us of the movie sequence of our lives. And this is what is so beautiful about this concept I came up with. Some of you are familiar with it. It's called TPM, Theatroplasticity Method. If you haven't heard of this, if you're like, what is he talking about? First of all, you got to get that book, okay? Only then we can proceed further in this conversation. If you haven't got that book, we can't have that conversation. So, from this point in the video onwards, I'm going to mention a little bit about my book and how you can apply it, okay? People who have that book, congratulations, okay? And for the other people who don't have the book yet, congratulations, you played yourself, okay? So, how are we going to talk about this in a very sequential way? Okay, so, you want to create your character, right? Your character has an objective in life. They have a purpose, they have a mission, they have a drive. Now, of course, there's going to be enemies and allies along the way. There's going to be pitfalls and road stops and all this kind of stuff that leads up to you making it and then plateauing and then making it and then plateauing again and then making it. So the whole idea is you make it better and you expand the video game. You know, you allow yourself and your character to really be able to permeate and cause a ripple effect in humanity. Like, where are those people, right? Where are the superheroes right now? There are none. Okay? Can you think of one? No, so you got to become it. You've got to become it. There's nobody else doing it right now. Okay? So you've got to become the superhero of your own life. I'm not talking really, okay? I'm not talking actually put on a cape and like go out there and try to save the world from bad guys. But you're doing that metaphorically. Okay? That's what you're doing for your service, for your business, whatever your craft is. You are a superhero, man. What are your superpowers? Are you using those superpowers in the right way? You got to know what is your kryptonite. You've got to know your character as a playing role in other people's lives. You are a role in other people's lives. Just notice that. You play a role in other people's lives. Everybody sees you differently according to the role that you give them. Do you see what I'm saying? So really think about that as you're administering your character profile for yourself and you have these tangents of side characters in your life and you go forth to attain mastery, which is of course never ending. The game never really says game over. That's the thing. This game, this play, where we're the performers, we're the actors, and the creators, it never really ends. There is no closing sequence where the curtains fade in. The curtains fading is just the veil with which we need to pierce beyond. Okay? This is getting way too deep, so I'm going to end it right here. For the people in the academy, you already know we have these talks all the time, every month. You know, we crush it. So I hope you have an incredible day, guys. May the flow be with you, and stay legendary. I'll see you next time, all right? All right now.